下面，这里，这里。啊，mă, até poți să vedem ce nu trebuie, da? Să trebuie să se stai.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show? Oh, he's been caught up! Piano! Just the wrong side.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
And it's Cruyff. And this is Luis Suarez. Neymar. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Good ball, good take. It's Neymar! Neymar! This boy is showbiz!
Well, we can only hope that this has set the tone for what's to come. Captain Majestic has stunned the whole arena.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Beckham. Diaz. Now it's Cruyff. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, red, nice interception.
Austria are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Costa Curta. Beckham. Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Rodri tries to play it through. Oh, some tackle that. And that is well cleared. Iniesta. Diaz tries to pass it through. And this is Cruyff. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Nice physical challenge. And it's Luis Suarez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the pass is intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Beckham. Cruyff.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Now it's Del Piero. Rodri. Rafael Varane. Neymar. Iniesta.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's managed to get free. He's found some space. There's a no-nonsense tackle.
There will
Timber.
be 1 minute added time.
Beckham. And that interception was most necessary. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
And
Austria
now, to all members of the
half-time
crowd,
on
I'd
the
like
wrong
to
end
ask
of
you
a
to join
1-0
me in
scoreline.
wishing our birthday boy
Well,
a
obviously
very
things are
special
not good,
birthday.
Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to...
And the shot! And it's in! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that.
Luis Suarez! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And it's Neymar.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And this is Del Piero. And Del Piero! And there's a goal! And they get themselves in front! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 15, Alessandro Del Piero. Alessandro Del Piero. Alessandro Del Piero. Substitution on the field, number 11, Franz Beckenbauer.
So we have movement
Number
on both
23,
benches.
Iniesta.
Madrid have their
Number
lead.
15, Del Piero.
Rijkaard
Number
cuts a
7,
frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get
Coming on
away.
the field,
He needs a minder,
number
and
6,
one of his teammates should be picking
Romani.
up on that, and
Number
quickly.
8, Xabi Alonso.
Now it's
Number
Eto'o.
4,
Now it's Torres. Rodri calmly
Number 10,
anticipates.
Mateus.
So Jim, is that the manager
Substitution in progress.
telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Good purposeful running this. And he's taking no chances there.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's hoisted clear. Mateus clears. Torres. That's been slipped through, and he's intervened well there.
Madrid surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Torres, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rijkaard, and it's Cruyff, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Mateus, and this is Torres. Oh, it's a great ball here.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Beckham, nicely shaped ball. Varane gets across to intercept that. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And that will be it. Austria perhaps feeling... Austria perhaps feeling... Austria perhaps feeling... A little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Austria.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And, you know, he has a real air of authority about him now as he matures through the game.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Rodri can clear it away. And this is Cruyff. Oh, he's on his own! Decent chance! Goal, Austria! And it's Austria who go ahead!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Austria after 13 minutes.
Brazil are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Gerrard. Dani Olmo. That ball looks a good one. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, it's come loose. Beckenbauer getting this one clear.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And this is Gerrard! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pings it across. Has another go! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that. It's their second corner of the game. Davis. Austria have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Gerrard. Beckenbauer does well to get it back. And it's Gerrard. Gerrard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that pass isn't the best. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Shevchenko. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Great vision. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Austria can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Rodri. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, this looks sharp. Right, Shevchenko. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Tries to pass it through. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's found a way through. Shot, surely! Oh, in he goes again. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And the referee has signalled for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Austria can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Now he's got space here. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, good-looking ball. And he cuts out the supply. Cruyff. Luis Suarez. Chance for a shot! And that's a tidy finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Austria are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well timed, excellent interception. Knocks it into space.
Austria have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Brazil appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Forlan, and he's managed to get free.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
And it's claimed by the keeper. Now this could be a chance. Luis Suarez, and this is Cruyff. Beckham.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Not the most accurate pass. Time and again they are repelled. That's an imaginative pass. Cruyff. Oh, well measured. O'Reilly. Well, that looks a decent ball.
There will be one
Shot a
minute.
goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are disappearing out of sight. Wonderfully smooth. And that is as far as it goes. Austria pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
Austria against Borussia Dortmund.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And, you know, he has a real air of authority about him now as he matures through the game.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Austria with the corner, they're first. And that is well cleared. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That has been cut short. And this is Luis Suarez. Delicate ball and it needs to be... And a chance! And he should have made them pay.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
No goals as yet. And it's Roberto Carlos. Beckham. And he's forced to go back. Costa Curta. Bale. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Valverde. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Messi. Costa Curta has the space to scheme. "30 minutes gone. And he's intervened well there. Roberto Carlos. For Valverde. Neymar. No, he wasn't going to let him past.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Played out wide. Suarez finding himself in space.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
A goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Now it's come to nothing. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Neymar. Great vision. And the referee says that is that for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, your views on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
So, at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. Back on the way then.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Roberto Carlos. And that could set him on his way. Roberto Carlos. Nice sequence of passes, this. Now it's Cruyff. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Timber. Forlan. Now that's well seen too. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Rodri. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's a cute ball. Great ball, and he's in here. So no flag here. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
Well, sometimes you can see it coming a mile off, yet because of the timing of both the run and the pass, it can be hard to stop. Always next time.
Now it's Rijkaard. Another chance from a corner. Roberto Carlos plays it short, delivers the ball, cleared away. Valverde! Oh, the ball's come loose here. It's their second corner of the game. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Austria really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Can he get it through? Forlan in a great chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi. Now it's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Space for him to turn and look. Tries to get it clear. He'll try from distance! It's a loose ball. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Roberto Carlos. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. That's it! There will be time for no more. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Lionel Messi, the Brazil tournament in 2014 probably was one in which, Jim, he really got to leave his mark for Argentina.
Yeah, I think so too. His record until then, Peter, was 1 goal in 8 appearances, but he picked it up with 4 in...
He's had a shot! Costa Curta gets it away. Always onto this. Played through for the wide man.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Bullet, that's a little off target. And this is Luis Suarez.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Cruyff. And Cruyff! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Van Dijk tries to clear. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Beckham. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. No, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Osimhen. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Cruyff. Knocks it into space. Looking for the run. He's found space here. Costa Curta. Quality ball. Van Dijk gets across and deals with it. Kyoto Sanga are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, we'll...
Oh, good effort! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Van Dijk is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And he's had it nicked away. Now that's well seen too. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Rodri did well to stay calm there. 5 minutes till the break. Messi going forward, and he's picked out the run. Timber.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Puskas. That's the end of the first 45. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Volunteers for each block.
So neither
Please
side
report
has
to the
found a
staff
way
room
through yet.
immediately.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution for Austria. Number 5, Osimhen. Number 99.
So we're off again.
Suarez. Number 9.
Austria are probably
Johan
feeling
Cruyff.
relatively good about
Coming on the
themselves, so I
field,
don't think the
number
manager has seen
20,
anything to change in his
Cristiano
half-time
Ronaldo.
team talk.
Number 11, Yamal. Number 23.
Shapes to shoot!
Jäger Forlan.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Austria do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
That's good vision. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Kyoto Sanga appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Cruyff. Oh, a delicate chip through. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Messi.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And this is Forlan. Cruyff. And still we await the first breakthrough. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Tries one from range! It's off target and by quite a way.
Austria certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitution for Austria. Number 4, Beckham.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Francesco Totti. Substitution.
Austria perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes down, but nothing given. Gerrard. And it's Gerrard. And this is Forlan. Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get it through? Oh, super find. And he's there to clear it. Taken back almost at once. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rijkaard cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Can he finish? Oh, he's done it! Oh, is this it? Have they won it? And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Kyoto Sanga now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, these last few moments are going to be...
And after a brief check, the referee blows his whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it might
and
not
welcome
feel
to
like that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Real chance!
It's hit the upright. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Oh, this looks sharp. And he cuts out the supply. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And smartly reclaimed. Now that looks a decent ball. Dani Olmo! Dani Olmo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Dani Olmo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Beckham standing over it.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. And he shoots! And that has been cleared. Decent chance!
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well read, nice interception. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into a stride, and they're just not doing that.
Puyol. Aimed beyond the defence. Dani Olmo providing an outlet on that flank. He is through here. In comes the corner. Austria have their second corner now. Nunez can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Darwin. Oh, delightful ball. And Messi! And that is wildly off target.
Messi clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Knocks it into space. Luis Suarez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, good take and a good... Can he finish? And here's Nunez! And he's done it! You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Mateus showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Austria have their third corner. Bangladesh are looking to go forward now. Just eases him off the ball. Ronaldo has got himself a free kick. And that has left him in a heap. Beckham. Mateus. Oh, some tackle that. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
No foul, says the referee. And he can clear it away. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Security staff for each block.
Austria
Please
trailing
report to
by
the
the
staff room
tightest of
immediately.
margins at half-time.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that just about sorts out the
Substitution.
first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. That gets us going once more.
Austria can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's straight offside. That's a little off target. Ambitious ball here. That looks a cracking ball. Puyol getting this one clear. Austria different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Now it's Cruyff. Bangladesh are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, that's well spotted. Beckham. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Rodri. And here's Messi. Dani Olmo can see things others simply cannot.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's Cruyff. Beckham wants to run onto this. Oh, that's delightful. Beckham with the cross. Puyol with the clearance.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ball is over the line. It's going to be another throw. Looking early.
Bangladesh nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
There will
There'll be a
1
minute of
added
stoppage time. Back where it came from. He's had it taken off him. The end. Time is up. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era.
Delicious from Jew!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Lopez. And there's the shot!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Suarez. Oh, that was vital. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Lopez. And Cruyff! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Zico.
Zico really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's found a way through. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. Austria have themselves a chance from the spot. Can he? Will he? Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Oh, he's missed!
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Austria with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. Dani Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's a throw. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Lopez. Oh, Fermin! Goal, Austria! And the comeback is complete! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Austria with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Messi. Cruyff. And this is Luis Suarez. Nuno Mendes. Stood up well to him there. Looking to play him in. And this is Luis Suarez. Alexander-Arnold gets it clear. And we've reached half-time. Austria have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time. which is, for them, more or
And a
less
quick reminder
ideal.
today to please take all
The
without
midway
bins
point of the
located by
game.
the entrance
I've been
gate.
left almost
Thank you
breathless
very
here,
much for
Peter.
your
This is
cooperation.
frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Austria are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And so the action is resumed. Defending of the desperate variety. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Cruyff. Zico. Threads one in. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Messi. Love and the shots! Goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. Chance for a shot! Rijkaard.
Austria really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's really well cleared. Throw in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Xavi Alonso is always looking to break lines. And this is Cruyff. Well read, nice interception. Rijkaard. And Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Shoots! Missed by a fraction. So changes afoot here, and from
Number
both sides.
21, Mbappe. Number 4, El Hadj Diouf. Number 11, Messi.
And here's Forlan.
Number 22,
Mateus.
Zico.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Number 9, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 23, Polo Muani. Number 18, Olise.
Mateus.
Number 7, Raul. Number
Still
17,
anyone's game this. One moment can
Substitution
decide
in
it.
progress.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now, can they get him away? Decent chance! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The message is simple, defend this with your lives. Alexander-Arnold with the short one.
Madrid really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance.
Tries from distance. It's hit the upright. Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Big chance! Colomwani is flagged offside. And we're done. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. So there we have it, Jim.